Welcome to the YouTube channel The Right Place, where creativity meets sustainability. Today's video is going to blow your mind with 10 genius garden sculptures from trash that you can DIY right at home. With just a little imagination and a pile of so-called junk, you'll see how trash transforms into captivating art for your summer garden. We're bringing you clever and unique sculpture ideas using discarded materials like broken tools, old tires, scrap metal, and plastic bottles. Whether you're an eco-warrior or simply a creative soul, these projects will turn your garden into a summer art exhibit. Each idea we showcase is easy to try, highly budget-friendly, and uniquely expressive. From whimsical creatures to abstract statements, your garden can reflect both your personality and your eco-conscious spirit. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications for daily creative inspiration. Let's explore the genius of garden art made from trash. One, bottle blossoms, plastic bottles reimagined. What do you do with empty plastic bottles? You transform them into vibrant garden blossoms, of course. This DIY starts by cutting and shaping bottle bases into petals, then painting them in vivid summer colors. When mounted on sticks or old wires, they become blooming flowers that never wilt, perfect for adding pops of color throughout your yard. These blossoms don't just look amazing, they also send a strong message about the beauty of repurposing. Kids love helping paint them, and they're great for school projects too. You can even cluster them together in planters or garden beds for an eternal spring effect that delights guests and visitors alike. One clever twist is adding solar lights to the center of each flower, making your recycled sculpture glow after sunset. The result is a magical nighttime display that's equal parts garden decor and eco-art installation. The possibilities are endless with just a few bottles and a touch of creativity. 2. Metal creatures, scrap yard animals come alive. If you've ever passed a junkyard and wondered what could be made from all that rusted scrap, wonder no more. DIYers are turning broken rakes, nuts, bolts, and old bike chains into charming metal creatures like snails, birds, and even dinosaurs that stand proudly in their gardens. These sculptures are weather-resistant, durable, and full of personality. Imagine a dragonfly made from old pliers and saw blades resting on your flower bed. It becomes both a conversation starter and a centerpiece. Some creators even give their creatures moving parts or wind-powered motion. To get started, gather and used metal items from your garage or ask a local mechanic for worn-out parts. Weld or bolt them together in imaginative ways. With a bit of rustic charm and some black or copper paint, your new garden pet will fit in perfectly with the flora and fauna. Three, tire totems, stackable statements from old tires. Don't toss out those old car or bike tires. Stack them into sculptural totems instead, painting them in bold patterns and balancing them in creative shapes. People are creating eye-catching vertical garden art that adds texture and intrigue to outdoor spaces. Some tire totems double as planters or bird baths, bringing both form and function to your yard. With a bit of carving, cutting, and sealing, you can shape them into animals, mushrooms, or even abstract faces that seem to watch over your garden. Tires are a notoriously difficult material to dispose of, so this DIY is as practical as it is artistic. Plus, when painted in cheerful hues, your tire sculpture becomes an uplifting element in any landscape. Try stacking different sizes and orientations for maximum visual impact. 4. Wooden wonders, pallet and crate masterpieces. Old pallets, crates, and even broken furniture can be turned into rustic garden sculptures with charm and character. Think whimsical owls made from chair legs or abstract human forms crafted from pallet slats. Wood offers a warmth and versatility that makes it ideal for natural settings. You can leave the wood raw for a more earthy vibe, or sand and paint it for a vibrant, folk art feel. Either way, these creations blend beautifully into gardens filled with greenery. Try placing them near pathways or tucked between tall grasses for that found object aesthetic. 1 popular trend is building mythical creatures like fairies or trolls peeking out from flower beds. These add a sense of story and magic to your garden, and kids will love spotting them during outdoor playtime. All it takes is a hammer, nails, and some inspiration. 5. Glass garden towers, bottles, jars, and light. Empty wine bottles, jam jars, and old glassware can become dazzling garden towers when stacked and secured creatively. These glass sculptures capture sunlight by day and glow under string lights at night, offering a sparkling jewel-like presence in your yard. Start by threading bottles over a metal rod or rebar, alternating colors and shapes. Add toppers like teacups or vases for a whimsical touch. These towers can line pathways, act as garden guardians, or even reflect light to scare away unwanted pests. The best part, every glass tower is unique. Whether you go for a rainbow theme, a vintage clear glass look, or mismatched elegance, it becomes a sculpture that's both sustainable and stunning. Just make sure they're anchored securely to handle wind and weather. 6. Can creatures, tin can transformations. Empty food cans may seem like garbage, but with a little paint and imagination, they can become adorable creatures to liven up your garden. Owls, bees, cats, and even robots. These little sculptures bring playful energy to outdoor spaces. 'Attach lids for wings, use wire for legs or antennae, and paint on expressive faces. Mount them on stakes, fences, or tree trunks to surprise visitors and brighten shady corners. They're especially fun to make with children, turning crafting into a family eco-project. 'Tin is durable and rusts beautifully over time, adding a vintage look. Seal your painted cans to preserve the color longer, or embrace the rustic patina for added charm. Either way, these recycled sculptures prove that even the most ordinary trash can become extraordinary garden art. 7. Painted rock creatures, stone beings from nature. Sometimes the best sculptures come from nature itself. Painted rock creatures are a fun, tactile way to bring charm and color to your garden using only stones, paint, and creativity. Stack or arrange them to form animals, bugs, or imaginary monsters. Ladybugs, frogs, snakes, and even fairies can be brought to life with a few brush strokes. These critters can peek out from behind plants, line garden paths, or nestle into flower pots for delightful little discoveries throughout your yard. Best of all, these projects are kid-friendly and weatherproof. Use waterproof acrylic paint and sealants for longevity, or embrace the natural fading for an aged, earthy effect. You'll be surprised how a humble rock becomes a beloved sculpture. Eight, chair planter people. Broken furniture, new life. If you've got an old, broken chair you can't bring yourself to throw away, why not turn it into a chair planter person? These sculptures use chairs as frames for quirky characters, stuffed with soil and overflowing with flowers, herbs, or trailing vines. Add shoes at the base, an old shirt for a torso, and a pot with a hat on top. Suddenly, your chair becomes a friendly garden guest. These pieces add charm and personality to porches, pathways, and patios, and they're a delightful surprise for visitors. Not only does this reuse old furniture, it also brings joy and creativity into your gardening. You can change the plants seasonally, dress your planter people up for holidays, or give them names. They're part sculpture, part garden caretaker. 9. Bike frame butterflies, two-wheeled transformation. An old, rusted bicycle might seem destined for the dump, but with a bit of vision, it becomes a bike frame butterfly or dragonfly sculpture. Use the wheels as wings, the frame as the body, and add handlebars or chains as antennas. These sculptures look incredible when nestled in flower beds or leaning against trees, creating the illusion of a giant insect resting among the blooms. You can paint them in vibrant summer tones or let the metal patina naturally for a steampunk garden vibe. Bicycles offer a strong structural base, so your sculpture will stand up to outdoor elements. You can even make these pieces interactive by adding wind chimes or moving parts. With the right positioning, it becomes a beautiful surprise among your foliage. Ten. Recycled bird guardians. Watchful watchers from junk. Ever feel like someone's watching over your garden? With recycled bird guardians, they really are. Crafted from old utensils, bottle caps, light fixtures, or fan blades, these fantasy birds add whimsy, protection, and artistry to your landscape. These birds don't fly, they perch proudly. Use forked tines as beaks, metal rods as legs, and colanders as nests. With glowing marble eyes and weathered wings, they appear almost alive, like enchanted protectors keeping watch over your plants. Perch them on garden walls, fence posts, or tree branches. You can even mount them on stakes to stand guard over your crops. Whether majestic or silly, these guardians give your garden personality and a deep sense of character. Conclusion: your garden, your canvas. We hope this tour of 10 genius garden sculptures from trash has sparked your imagination. Remember, your garden isn't just a place to grow plants. It's a canvas for creativity and self-expression. These recycled art projects help save the planet while adding beauty and soul to your space. You don't need fancy tools or expensive supplies to make something magical. Everything you need might already be hiding in your garage, attic, or recycling bin. All it takes is a bit of vision, a few hours, and a willingness to experiment. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to The Right Place. Let us know which sculpture inspired you the most, or share your own DIY garden art in the comments below. Until next time, keep creating and keep growing.